Hey guys, on this episode of Camp Outside, we're taking a look at campsite number 2 at Fort DeSoto Park in Pinellas County. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. So one of the things that we do is we travel across the country and shoot campsite videos that helps you find campsites when you're looking to reserve, whether that's on the Reserve America system or an independent system like Fort DeSoto uses. Oftentimes you get that little photo and it's hard to tell whether that's the campsite you want. So we're going across the nation filming the empty campsites at everywhere we camp, to bring you videos to make it easier for you to select a campsite while camping. So I'm really excited today to bring you this video from Fort DeSoto Park. So Fort DeSoto Park is in Pinellas County, Florida, right on the mouth of Tampa Bay on the Gulf of Mexico side. It is an amazing place to stay, to camp, to fish, to hike, to bike ride, to see the fort. There's so many amazing things to do there. So if you aren't familiar with Fort DeSoto, check out my Fort DeSoto Park overview video. I'm going to put it right at the top of the screen here, so you can check that out. And then also, we've done a campground review video that we cover the amenities like the restrooms, the different types of sites, all the kinds of things that you're going to see in the campground, from playgrounds to there's a camper's day room, lots of different things. So check out that campground review video as well, and I'm going to put that right at the top of the screen. So Fort DeSoto is an amazing park, as I said, and it's a great place to camp. It's a Pinellas County property, so it's owned by Pinellas County. It's not a state park, but that shouldn't stop you. It's a great place to go. So today we're going to take a look at this campsite and show you the features, so stay tuned. Fort DeSoto Park is at the southern tip of Pinellas County, just southwest of St. Petersburg. It's on a barrier island, and it's at the mouth of Tampa Bay. The campground for Fort DeSoto is off the main entrance road just south of the boat ramp. The majority of the campground is on St. Christopher Key, and the entirety of the campground has access to the water. So Site 2 at Fort DeSoto is in Area 1, which is only suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups, and it does not allow pets. There are some large trees that provide low clearance, which is why RVs aren't allowed in there, and the sites are typically smaller. The closest restroom is restroom number 1, and there are laundry facilities at the restroom. So starting at the main entrance road, you can see that there are trash cans available for trash. There's also a hot ash receptacle for hot ashes from campfires or your charcoal grill. If you want to have a campfire, you either need to bring a campfire pit from home or rent one from the camp store for $3 a night. There are no ground fires allowed at Fort DeSoto, and fire pits are not provided at the site. So Site 2 is on the water. It's a back-end site. There's a picnic table, a charcoal grill, water and electric hookup, and a hook to hang gear. It's a pretty large site, great for pitching tents. And there's a large grass field out of the back, which is great for lawn games and frisbee. We often take a croquet set and play. And then it does have water access in the distance. You can launch kayaks or canoes, but Fort DeSoto does not allow swimming from the campsites. So one thing I want to mention is the wind. So guys, when you're camping on a barrier island like at Fort DeSoto, it can be quite windy as the wind comes in off the Gulf, especially if you got a sea breeze or a storm rolling in. So if you're, especially if you're in a site that's on the water, you want to make sure that your tents are guyed out, that your awnings, if you're in a camper or something like that, are secure. Definitely don't leave things out during the day, if you're going to be gone to the beach or going into town or whatever. Storms can come up quickly, so you want to make sure that you have secured your stuff and that it doesn't get damaged by wind. I've seen a lot of tents, a lot of screen houses, and a lot of RV awnings damaged by strong winds at Fort DeSoto. So another thing I want to mention, guys, about camping at Fort DeSoto is you need to be prepared for the bugs. Especially if it's the right time of year, you can be facing large amounts of mosquitoes, which are definitely no fun. I recommend having some kind of DEET spray. You can have citronella candles and that kind of stuff. That doesn't hurt either, but definitely bug spray. And if you can stand it, long pants and long sleeves. But in the summertime or even in the warmer parts of fall and spring, that's probably not an option. And then I also run thermocells. So if you're not familiar with thermocells, check out my video. I'm going to put it right up here. You can check that out, and I highly recommend getting a thermocell or a couple of thermocells to keep the mosquitoes away at the campsite. The other problem that you're going to have is no-see-ums. No-see-ums are small biting insects that we have here in Florida. I encounter them all the time when I'm coastal camping, and they can make your life miserable. Their bite makes you itch like no other insect I've ever experienced. So you want to be prepared. Definitely having a DEET spray and thermocells and being prepared for the bugs is very important if you're going to camp at Fort DeSoto. Also, if you're not from this area and you don't know about fire ants, you want to read up on fire ants and make sure that you avoid fire ant piles because they can ruin your day as well. Other than that, Fort DeSoto is a great place to camp. So I hope that the video that you saw today makes you want to stay at Fort DeSoto. If it does, drop me a message in the comments. Let me know how your stay was and all of that. If you are planning a trip to Fort DeSoto and we haven't released a site video yet, we may have it in our archives, so let me know that as well. I do take requests in producing these videos. And then also, guys, connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. We would love to connect with you. We do some behind-the-scenes stuff on our Instagram. And then also, it's a great way to get connected when we release new videos. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. It makes a huge difference. I want to continue to be able to bring this kind of content to you. I've got, at the making of this video, I think I've got 164 more Fort DeSoto sites to bring you. And then I have a bunch of campsites at 3 more state parks that we just hit a few weeks ago. So I want to keep bringing this content to you guys, so please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me, and that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos. Again, connect with us on other social media and drop a comment below if you love Fort DeSoto and you want to tell people about your experiences. Thanks for watching, guys. I could not do it without you. Thanks for being an outsider. We'll see you next time on Camp Outside.